And what? Because at TCAs you guys were talking a lot on the stage about Tron, and I wasn't sure how much of that was serious.
Oh, and then somebody was like, wow, you really insulted some Canadian guy by some joke that you made. I was like, oh no. So I'd like to apologize here formally to Canada and the Canadian people for saying that they didn't know how to watch TV or that they shouldn't even be watching Adult Swim if they were getting offended. So please tell Canada, I'm sorry.
Canada will see this, so I think that's a good
Canada, the country watches.
Totally.
Right?
Completely.
Totally. We have an episode where we're all grieving, and that was one of my crazier ones. I end up grieve eating, and in the period of just one day, it takes a pretty intense turn. So we had Zandy Hardig, who plays Nurse Dory, eating her lunch, and I come just devouring a whole plate of food, and that was really intense. And of course I filmed that right after lunch and forgot that I was filming it and ate a full lunch, and then had to shove potato chips and Jello and banana and a whole sandwich in my mouth. Numerous takes had to shove. Yeah.
Yay.
Well, usually I'm on the actor side, and it's nothing in, everything out. So. No.
So it's a little bit different.
Yeah, but what else? We have an episode with lots of clowns come. We have.
Yeah, I think that's accurate.
No matter what is happening.
It's so much fun stuff. I'm blanking. I'm losing it.
Well, you guys obviously gotten some huge name guest stars. Anyone you're looking forward to fancying this year?
We have had an appearance by Matthew Perry. We have had an appearance by Marlon Wayans. We have Bruce Davidson from X-Men fame here today. Tom Lennon came yesterday. It was hilarious. Lindsay Sloan. We had just really Seth Morris. Really solid, hilarious, fun people. Paul Scheer comes back as Sir Tickle Buttons. And there's been some other fantastic people who came, and I feel like it all happened on a day that I wasn't here. Was it the cast of Party Down came? And I was like, what? Come on.
They keep you away from the guest stars. What's up with that?
There's been some past instances I'm supposed to be kept away. I can't remember who else. It was such a horrible interview.
No, it's fine.
Again, I apologize to Canada and to you, and to the people, and to all the guest stars who I've forgotten.
And the people of the interwebs, basically.
Yeah, people of the interwebs.
Well, do we see any little kid guest stars come up in this season? Do we see any more knives in their chest?
No, yes, we do. We do have some children. We have included some children in this season of Children's Hospital. There's not much of them. We don't give them any lines. But there's some quicksand. There is.
I've heard that he pitched that idea, and he was like, "Oh, I'm."
Honestly, my character doesn't interact much with the kids. No, we do have. We had this funny little kid who kept saying really deep things to the point where you'd be like, it was something like, well, you know when you're laughing when you're dreaming and it means that it's sunny.
I think Corddry's really into this.
It means that you'd be like, wow, man, I'm done. That's good. Let's end this right here.
Give this kid a reality show, basically.
Yeah, totally. We did do one episode that was it's we're calling a vintage episode from Children's Hospital. It's from our first season back in the 70s, and it was a really fun. We're all in just horrible wigs and outfits and throwing in unneeded 70s slang to really set the tone. They do, redo the whole set, and there's a lot of more macrame and decoration and people smoking, and it's really fun. Yeah.
So in the scene in Children's Hospital, you mentioned the grieving.
Yes.
Can you talk about Lola grieves a lot? It seems like. Can you talk about maybe who she's grieving for this time?
Yeah, it's one of those things where a beloved doctor has died who you've never met before. You've never. It's not like one of our main characters dies. And then, that we did do another episode where we had some porn stars, adult film entertainment stars on as part of it. And Lola's reaction to seeing this is just crying. So, I kept saying to them, the most interesting thing to me is, what happened to her? Why does witnessing some sex make her cry? She's got deep, dark secrets there, and I think this should be explored maybe next season.
Season 4.
Yeah, season 4.
Did you get any answers for your own self? Did you get any answers as to why she's crying? Or
I made up some scenarios in my head. And then, but it's the glory of
well, she gets really sad.
That's the glory of this kind of comedy, is that you don't have to really have a real backstory. You can just do fake tears. Then just with the face and you're done.
Yay! I think that works well.
So we shouldn't expect to see her hooking up with anybody this season?
Oh no!
Oh, okay.
Oh no no!
She cried
There's,
through
I think
it.
I have serious relationships with a couple people in this.
Anyone?
There's one whole episode that we do, like a kind of a romantic comedy movie, where me and Ken Marino's character are like in a relationship, and then in this one we're filming right now, it's me and Rob Hubel we're gonna get married. So we just kind of, there's no, Rob Corddry said they actually have a chart somewhere in the office over who has serious relationships with whom. Let's not pretend to be grammar people here. To make sure that there is nothing too consistent. Not like to track it, so it's like, oh God, you know, she was with him in this episode, so she's got to be still with him. No, we filmed 2 back-to-back. They probably won't show back-to-back, where Malin is in a very serious relationship with Ken's character, and then the next one we film is we're in a very serious relationship. So we really don't give a shit about that.
Mix things
It's
up.
It's really refreshing.
And do we get to go behind the scenes again and see the actors behind Children's Hospital this
I
season?
believe we do. We have one more episode to film as of right now, and they're still writing it. And that film's on in 3 days, so yeah, there's plenty of time, you guys.
Yeah.
And I believe it's another newsreaders episode, which was a really fun one last time. I don't want to give away what happens in it, but I think it's another one of those.